here's just, your average day. And here's Callie, she's just chilling on her floor. Johnny didn't run. Johnny got his. Hey guys, it's Maya from Bettas for a Cause, and today I wanted to make a very important video because I know that a lot of you guys are younger, kind of like my age, or even older, and you guys are probably like, what would happen if I started a beta business? So I wanted to do a few key points and kind of tips if you are going to start one, and also the dangers of starting a business and what I learned from doing this whole Bettas for a Cause thing. The first thing that I want to talk about is competition. That is probably your biggest issue you're going to run into, is that there's just so many other sellers in country and out of country that import to the US. There's always going to be someone higher and there's always going to be someone lower than you in the beta business or fish business. And you have to, when you're going to start a business, you have to come up with a reason that people will buy from you. It can't just be, oh, I sell beta fish, so you should buy from me. Like Bettas for a Cause, we donate to dogs, That's what attracts some people to buy from us. Now, if you're going to start a business, you need a catchy name and something that, like, why should you buy from us? That's the question that I always use to myself. Thing is that money, it is going to take a lot of money to start up. If you're doing it for profit, do not expect to make much pocket money. I don't make that much money, to be honest. I sell a lot of fish, but I don't make a lot of pocket money. And when everything adds up, I mean, fish cost a lot, shipping, the buyers pay for shipping, but everything costs a lot, you know what I mean? And it all adds up. So don't think, oh, I'm making $1,500, but wait, I spent $800 on fish. So you really made $700, So net profit is important and you gotta calculate everything. So the next thing is time. This is part of my life now. It's my lifestyle. I go on my phone every morning and I reply to people. I have to keep with my seller. I have to update everything. It really is a lifestyle change if you are to own a business, because this isn't some kid business. This is actually a real business, you know what I mean? So you do want to watch out and make sure that you have enough time, and also make sure that you are responsible. Please understand that mistakes do happen. I mean, shipping accidents, beta mix-ups, mistakes do happen, delays, everything. And you're gonna have some angry customers, and sometimes it's gonna make you want to quit. But you know what? Just keep going, keep your head strong, keep your head in the game, pun intended, and just keep on, going, because you will have some accidents. The thing you gotta think about is, what are you going to be selling? Are you gonna be selling what's hot? Are you gonna be selling unique? Are you gonna be selling specialty? Okay? You gotta think about what you're selling to differentiate yourself. And how much it's gonna cost. And you also gotta figure out your costs. You gotta figure out everything. Alright? My other biggest tip is to be ready for anything. Don't get upset if one thing happens. Be prepared for everything. Think of the worst possible situation that can happen, which is you don't get any sales, or a lot of fish arrive dead on arrival. Think to yourself if you have room. I know if you live in like an apartment and you don't have room to store 50 or even 20 beta fish, then don't even think about starting a business. If you're going to be starting a business, make sure that you have room. Right now I'm using my whole entire garage. Make sure you have the funds, as I said before, and just be prepared. No matter what you do, make sure to stick with it. Just because one tiny little thing happens, make sure not to quit. Pull through, it'll get better. And also make sure that you advertise. Advertising is so important. Like, advertise any way possible. I learned Facebook and Instagram are probably my two top ways. eBay is a good one. But make sure that you advertise, because advertising is only gonna help, okay? Next tip is to buy quality stock. Don't just buy fish because they're cheap. Buy fish for quality and make sure that they're what people want. Make sure that they are selling material. But another tip is to make sure that you make sure to always remember that pictures sell. No matter how crappy the fish will be, as long as the photograph is awesome and good, the fish will always sell no matter what. I've always learned that. So like I have 2 Canon cameras and I use them and they have definitely made a difference. And so just make sure, that you have a good camera. Alright, so to recap, number 1, you're going to need good stock. Don't just buy it because it's cheap. Buy it because it's quality. 2, make sure that you have a good reputation. Don't be being a badass on Facebook. Don't be bad. Be a good person and start a good business. You're going to need time. Time takes a lot. Water changes, actually dealing with the customers. So much time is needed to start a business. Any business, not even just fish, any business. So make sure that you have time. If you have a part-time job, work the other part-time as your fish business. Is money. Yes, it actually does take money to start a business. You're going to need money for breeding, money for importing, money for shipping, money for medicine, money for food, money for supplies, money for tanks, money for heaters, money for filters. Everything costs money. Nothing in life is free. So make sure that you have side money to spend on your beta business. But if you do plan on starting a business, make sure that you make time for fun. Come on, Val. Come on, let's go.